Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is more or less a live test of the current Steam PC demo. I am in the Zeta Gundam, which I picked up out of the DP store, because for the beta, the DP store is pretty well stocked. You can get a double Zeta out of it if you really want to. And I'm looking just to see how well it can run while I'm recording it. Looks like probably not 60 frames a second, but maybe a solid 30. I might turn the settings down a little bit before all is said and done. I got an RTX 2060. I wanted to see the 12 gigabyte version, and I wanted to see how it was going to do with this. So that's pretty much my goal here. That and not be, hopefully too completely overpowering to new players. So I'm going to try not to gang up on people, because as you can see, they're making, well, I'd say rookie mistakes, but it's not like I don't still see these a lot, like getting separated from one another, and otherwise, just not hanging together, which can be a major problem. Oh, cool, bound dock. But yeah, so like I said, it's, I don't want to turn people off to the game, so I'm going to try and put up a good fight without being just completely a mess. The good news is that I'm going to try and link my videos from last time, because they do go over, I believe, how to change your controller settings, because I had a very hard time finding that the last time, but it's not as hard as it looks. So it involves accessing a part of the key binding page I didn't think would. It's like backwards to how I thought it would work. You don't pick the buttons for the action; you pick the actions for the button. So that's why I was having trouble getting that to work. But yeah, Zeta Gundam is good. It is a 600. It has a beam rifle that's pretty strong, and can hit things, can pinpoint things pretty well and stun them. It also has that beam saber with a very long reach, or the bayonet on its beam rifle, I should say. That's what that is properly. And also it can it can transform. It can fly directly into things to cause them damage. And it has some beam guns that are only available in Wave Rider form, so it's not bad. It's one of my favorites because it is fast and it can combo considerably. Okay, so the ability that the Black Rider just activated here, that... Okay. That ability reduces your defense, so... Man, we really are kind of steamrolling them here. That was not my intent, but I am not the only one on this team, so... But, yeah, Black Rider, it increases its attack and speed. It gives it more efficient dodge rolling, so it can do it twice without overheating its thrusters. And it also reduces its defense, so... It also repairs your legs and head, which means you will get... if your head's damaged, your radar doesn't work as well, and you don't do as much damage when you attack. If your legs are damaged, you will fall on your face when you boost. So, that ability will also heal both of those, so that's not, sometimes it's good to use while you're low on health, but if you're just trying to get the attack bonus, do it while you're still healthy, because that way you'll last a little bit longer that way. Let's see. But yeah, it's running relatively well. It's not, I have a mid-range computer. I was, I'm not expecting PS5 quality output out of this, but I think it's doing pretty well all the same. Like I said, I probably will turn a few settings down because I'd like to get, between like fancy graphics and smooth setting and smooth frame rate, I'd rather have the frame rate. Okay, Bound Dock did a good job smacking me out of the air there. And yeah, like I said, right now, like, the biggest issue I think the enemy team's having is they're not particularly well coordinated. my shield's been destroyed, so I get a speed bonus. I just, a lot of the higher level mobile suits, especially ones that new types used, like the Bound Dock and like the Zeta Gundam, have a resonance skill of some kind which improve its abilities. Zeta Gundam has biosensor resonance, increases attack, defense, and speed, and gives me double dodge roll at roughly 30% health. And, only problem being that, yeah, you're low health, and you, if you repair past the health threshold for it activating, it goes away. So, that is not how the Black Rider's ability works. All the special abilities work a little bit different and have different effects. So, okay, that pilot's moving in to try and launch an airstrike, I think. Or are they just calling their mobile suit? Regardless, I'm going to get killed now. I could have countered that if I had been thinking. Actually, I couldn't have. I'm out of boost, so accidentally used the right move. Good use of the forced injector skill by that Black Rider. And I had basically nothing left I could stun it with. I maybe could have gotten my beam saber, but maybe not. So, yeah, this is so far, like I said, running fairly well. But yeah, one thing that has given me an edge in this fight, well, for one thing, we've got all supports, so all the generals on the enemy team are, taking heavy damage. But also, I went to the DP store at the vendor counter at Katarina's shop, and I bought the ranged and melee damage up parts. I've got level, I think, 1 and 3 range damage up, and level 1 through 3 of melee damage on this. So, I've also got a quick loader, so my weapons reload like a tiny bit faster. But yeah, those parts really do make a difference, and parts builds can be the difference between life and death. So yeah, definitely worth worth keeping things, getting those parts as soon as you can, because they will really make a difference. So there's a Hyzak custom. It's a support, so I can't do as much damage to it. I am a general type, incidentally. And when I'm on low health, I believe if this version of the game is current enough, the Zeta Gundam gets a bonus to its ramming damage in Wave Rider mode, so I can't say for sure if that is the case or not, but it is certainly a possibility. And also, incidentally, you can use the evade in the air as the Zeta as well. So, yeah, so game's running relatively well. Like I said, could be a little smoother, but considering I'm on a fairly mid-range rig, not counting my, not counting the new graphics card I just got, which is probably the newest part in the thing, I think it's doing fairly well. I'm pretty sure I recognize some of these names from the PSN version, so don't be too surprised there. But okay, I see the Bound Dock tied with their rival, so that is good. And yeah, I did 91,000 damage, got 3 kills, only got killed once, and got 24% diversions, which means I was on somebody's screen 24% of the time of that round, as I understand how that works. Anyway, that is my first round, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2, or today's Steam Gundam Battle Operation 2. There's also a PSN round going live, as there usually is, so until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!